Welcome back to another Real Talk reaction. This one right here is for Peaky Blinders Season 4, Episode number 4. Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe. Keep doing what you do. Thank you.
One comment from the last episode from Sip T, who says, all the characters are brilliant, but Adrian Brody is bringing something else to his role as Luca. Loving it. Same. Totally agree. Alright, let's jump into episode 4 right now.
John.
Good morning, Mrs. Ross. Number 6. All right. One of us will be there.
You look to be up.
Goodbye, Mrs. Ross.
This would be too.
I'm glad you could come.
Yeah. Thank you for the invitation.
Everybody acted.
Don't allow firearms in the house.
Good thing I'm not carrying a firearm then, ain't it? Mrs. Ross.
Do you mind if I check?
No.
Come in.
Isn't it just wrapped up in his hat?
Mm-hmm.
She don't know how to check for a firearm.
I'm not stupid. I've been doing these street shit for a long time.
Take a seat.
Yeah, he got a boy right there, too.
Now.
Oh my god.
You look smart now.
Oh, how's this gonna play out?
Two. We killed 2.
You also shot a copper.
Shot in the arm. With purpose. There's a copper on the floor, the Stratford constabulary will swarm all over it. The copper's alive. Got a description of the Italians. The Italians would be forced underground. We're gypsies. We were already underground.
It'll be easier for us to get out.
Alright,
You yourself inflicted no casualties this end, so... You know, Mr. Shelby, maybe you've been pushing pieces of paper around too long.
That's how to
You
do all
must
this
have
shit.
got away. You let him get away. When our paths cross, I won't be so careless.
And when will your paths cross?
Soon.
Everyone fucking with Tom that he been out the game too long.
Yeah, get in the office, bro. You might not know how to do the street shit no more.
Even them, remember when they were setting up, they were like, do you remember which assignment?
Yeah, sign the bullets come out.
Yeah.
My Majesty smells of paraffin. It's because my old lamp is smoking from want of fuel.
I'll poison gin. And I make myself. From my father's recipe. Distilled for the eradicate.
Now pull the tea back into the pot. Okay? I'll read the tea leaves if you go and get Tommy's diary.
Good.
You're just sitting there drinking anyway. Just pissed.
See if Tommy's got a free afternoon in the next 7 days.
Friday. Now, read my future and make it fucking good.
Friday
Make
the
sure
13th.
he keeps it free.
Just read my leaves, Paul.
Already have. Plain as
Fucked
day.
up, Paul.
What are you doing?
Stop drinking whiskey. Switch to stout.
Why?
Make sure Tommy keeps that Friday free. Tell him I have an appointment for him. And then go and see a doctor about that baby in your tea leaves.
They were busy. Apparently there was a report of armed men in the Small Heath area. And there was a murder at the Summer Lane Hospital. And something happening on the Stratford Road. The strikers threaten the men's families.
This is a hobby, with a venture.
Yeah, see? I would do.
Since the start of Prohibition, I've been sending single malt Scotch whiskey to Boston and to Halifax, Nova Scotia, in the greater car parts. My supply lines from Scotland have been unreliable. There's been a lot of theft. And in this modern age, American women drink as much booze as the men. The women, apparently, prefer gin. So with the help of a friend of mine in Camden Town, I set up my own source of supply. Junipers, potatoes, sugar and water, all turned into US dollars. When we're up and running, we'll produce over 200 gallons a week. But before then, I need to get my recipe right.
Try that one.
So tell me the truth.
She's like, see, that's why I like you. Because you just know how to look me in the eye and talk to me.
The truth.
Oh, sweetheart. Nice for you to bring women back. Bring your mates.
He totally showed it back up to make sure she was
Gamble,
done.
girls, and you keep an eye on our backyard. It's Artillery Square. Place is full of communists and strikers. Having a shelby round here will keep them in order. Light the fucking fire. Take some of these shits off the walls. Curly be over later with some poison for the rats.
Arthur,
Huh?
this morning, I wouldn't have been able to pull that trigger. I know I wouldn't stay, would have just walked past. Not John. No.
Oh. All right with that. Oh, no, you're not. No.
Jessie Eden,
Yes?
I'd like to buy you a drink.
I'm afraid the pubs around here don't allow unaccompanied female drinkers.
I'm sure we'll be fine.
I know you from somewhere.
I'm Ada Thorne, formerly Shelby. I've a settlement proposition that my brother's too arrogant and proud to offer you in person.
That's why he called Ada.
Maybe she had talked to a woman.
Sorry, ladies, we don't.
Don't what?
What don't you do?
It's all right. I'm sorry, I didn't.
What are you drinking, ladies? That's what you're supposed to say.
Yes. Sorry. What are you drinking?
Beer, pint.
And a whiskey on ice.
I'm afraid we don't have ice.
Next time, make sure you have ice. This pub's come to our attention for its lack of ice.
We gotta start fucking getting ice. I don't know what we get from.
I don't know even how we make ice.
Yeah, well, who's that? Okay. That's my top priority now. And they ain't gonna never come back
to
again.
achieve equality.
So you just in here serving hot beer? Everybody hot
You
beer?
begin to congratulate yourself. Not impressed with your power to terrify people.
Whereas I am impressed by your ability to stand up in front of an audience and speak. I was never able to do it.
Fair people talk about you. You used to advocate armed revolution.
Shelby Company Limited is prepared to offer parity for male and female workers across all the factories in our ownership and withdraw the pay cut for men.
In return for what?
You stand there.
In return for something very unusual.
That's the second half of the season. That's just storyline too. There go your boy.
Fucking hell, it smells pig around here, doesn't it? Definitely not kosher. Up a small heath, you will go to hell. Fucking breathing.
Go to hell for fucking breathing.
Small heath.
Where is everyone? Stretch your legs, Striggle. Fuck me, he looks like he's grown. Since we left London, he like a mushroom, isn't he? He grows in a jar.
Piss.
Yeah. Yeah, well, the place is a shithole, yeah, so why don't you just knock yourself out?
Well, the place is a shithole. Piss anyway.
Where is everyone? Ishmael, please, will you hit the call of prayer?
I'm scared, dog.
Yeah, I don't know. Ew.
Go hit it.
Ishmael. Let me hit the fucking hole.
Thank you, thank you.
I'm
I'm
here.
right here, bro.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
How come everybody's in fucking bed?
Oh, this must be Goliath.
Oh, what's the fighter?
Let me introduce you to David. That's my boys.
I thought he was way bigger. That's because
Serious,
he's stealing the
David's
car.
out of bed.
Nobody ain't fucked a bloke and wanting their first pubic hair. They got traditions.
How many are here?
11. Enough to drop the bounty wrap his balls and then over here. Till they fell off.
Well, the real question is, Alfie, which side are you playing for, eh?
Fucking hell. What kind of world is it to bring up children when your own mate can ask you that question, eh? Well, the truth is, Tommy, you're going to be fucking dead soon, yeah? And then your starlings, they will peck out your blue eyes, won't they? And the jackdaws, they will steal your gold and your medals. And pretty soon it'll be as if it never even fucking happened, mate.
Something up there. Don't matter about you.
Yeah, come pass. Right. You tell Darby Sabini from me. And if the Italians win, they're not planning on leaving. And after me, it'll be him, and then you, and the Titanic, and the fucking mafia, Alfie. You've come here. Can't believe our coppers are unarmed. They can distill their liquor, and it's against the law. They've come here and they like what they see. They're coming and they're here to stay.
Mr. Shelby! Come to talk prayers for the fight. Okay, so. Tommy, when a pikey walks in with hair like that, you've got to ask yourself, have I made a mistake? Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck am I? Who the fuck is this? I, my friend.
That means
Yeah.
it is Friday.
All right, it was episode 4 of Peaky Blinders, and man, what a crazy episode right there. It had everything in there that I love. Alfie came through. Love anytime he comes through. He's just a fucking riot. Luca, you know, good diversion. I mean, Luca is very smart. He planned this shit out with his little 11 soldiers that he brought with him. They're doing some menacing shit right there, and it just, you just don't know where it's gonna go. I like how the show is giving the business like completely. Almost every other scene, we got some business going down. Tommy is just fucking, he freaking out in the inside, but he not showing it on the outside. Arthur, I thought that was a good little damn diversion in the beginning. I thought somebody's gonna come out the back room, or it was they're gonna blow it up.
Did not think at all.
You didn't know it was a diversion.
Yeah.
They was going to get Michael, and then it makes sense because we had just seen Paulie talking to Luca at the bar, and they got a deal. All of that was exciting and good, and I'm glad I didn't even see or think about any of that happening the way it was happening. Obviously, the Communist Party part is like another thing that's happening right there. We get to that when we get to that, if everybody stay alive. I still think somebody might have to die at the end of this season. At this point, I mean, I don't know if all three of the last Shelbys survive. Tommy, more than likely, yes. Arthur, I don't know, and Paulie, I do not know if one of those two are still gonna survive. It's not looking likely for Paulie right now to stay alive.
I mean, it could be Paulie and Michael too, because they're both in on
Michael
it at this point.
Michael could go try to save. I don't know, but it's not looking likely for another Shelby to be gone. That's for sure. But I love this episode, man. Season 4 is just, to me, it's feeling like the best one out of all three.
Easy.
So,
and that's saying a lot.
Yeah.
The other three were good too.
But this is right here, this is my get. And so I cannot wait to see another episode. Glad, I mean, I hate that it ended right there. So.
Yeah, this is definitely a setup episode for the 2 final episodes of the season, which I think they did all the right things. I will say, I would love, I mean, this was already a treat with Alfie, Littlefinger, and Tommy in the same room, but if you added Luca in that room too, I just don't even know who I would like the most in that space, because like they are all like, their dynamics are all so different. They're all such unique characters, and they all bring a different element. That's what I think elevated this season too, is yes, obviously Luca's my favorite this season, but just the overall quality of the characters we have in this show and having so many of them in this one season, it's just like such a treat. Every episode has somebody, or every scene has something that's like enthralling and like captivating and pulls you into it. Even with an episode like this where it's more like set up and moving the pieces in the right places, knowing the next 2 episodes are probably going to be crazy. I'm excited to see. I'm excited about the different developments they have here. I think the communist situation is what I'm least care about at this point, but I'm interested in seeing how they navigate that and how that comes together. But ultimately, I just have so much anxiety to see how it plays out with Michael, Polly, and Tommy, outside of still having to deal with Luca. Because when that comes to Revelation, that's going to, like, tear them apart. Like, I don't even know how you come back from that. So, really great episode. To your point, though, I absolutely love the diversion. I didn't see that coming at all, and it just shows Luca's brilliance, and this is by far his arch nemesis. No one's been able to play Tommy so consistently as Luca has.
Yeah.
The fact that he even infiltrated his family, which nobody's been able to do, really showcases, one, how Tommy fucked up, that he allowed there to be these cracks in his family dynamic, and 2, again, the brilliance of what Luca brings to the table as the villain, so to speak. But really great episode. Absolutely can't wait for the next 2. So looking forward to those.
All right, well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for Peaky Blinders Season 4, Episode 4. And until next time, peace.